Okay, sir. So we have some people who have already joined, and Raza, I would request you to put it live on YouTube. Raza, are you able to hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Live kar do. It's already 7:02.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right.
So we will join, sir. So for the benefit of people who did not join yesterday, I'll just again take 1 or 2 minutes to introduce Anoop, sir. Anoop Singh Rathore, sir, is an experienced yoga instructor. He's a PG diploma in yoga education from Kaivalya Dham, Lonawala, Pune. And he's also a master's in yoga from Singhani University, Rajasthan. And he's very experienced and passionate, and with specialization in traditional yoga, vinyas, and hatha yoga. And he has been taking classes at PMI both physically as well as online for our ETs and for our other participants of long duration programs. And he was also instrumental in delivering the online program that we had last year during COVID-19. So welcome once again, Anoop, sir. And over to you, sir. And thank you very much to all those who have joined on Teams, and also families and others who are tuned in through YouTube. Thank you very much. Sir, you may please begin.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Namaste, good evening, everyone, and welcome all. Yesterday, we continued with the common yoga protocol. It's been followed in all over the world, the same practice, asanas, pranayam, and the loosening also. So from here, we will continue with the most of the same similar postures. But I will try to keep it in my mind that you will be able to do it after we are finishing this 2 weeks program, and you will be able to do it on your own also. So we'll be continuing with the most of the similar poses. And if you have any queries or any doubts or any questions you want to ask, you can ask me at the end of the session. So without wasting any time, we'll begin with the prayer. I want you to please sit in any cross-legged position, or you can be in Vajrasana. Place your hands in Janu Mudra, your index finger and thumb touching each other. Back comfortable upright, and gently close the eyes. Check your posture. The pose you are currently sitting in, how are you feeling? Are you comfortable or not? If not, you can change to the other and comfortable position. Observe your breath, how your breathing is. There shouldn't be any pressure on your eyelashes, just relax. Be aware with yourself, with your body and your breath. All your focus on your breathing and on your body. We begin with this 1 Om and 3 Shantis. I request you all, please join your hands in Namaskar. Take a deep breath in, and we get started together. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. And so we release your hands, rub your palms, place it in front of your eyes, open your eyes, and then take off your hands. Good evening again. Now from here, we are moving ahead with the loosening exercises, followed by asanas and the breathing exercises. So please release the posture and stand on your place. We begin with the rotations. So arrange your feet 1 foot apart, place your both hands on your waist, and we begin with the neck movement first, with the breath syncing your body movement with your breathing. With inhale, raise the chin up, slow. Feeling stretch, observing all the stretch that we're holding. With exhale, going down, and those who have issues with the cervical region, please do not press your chin to the chest. With inhale, up. And exhale, forward. One more time. Inhale. While you're going up, slow movement, observing all the stretch that you're holding on your throat region. With exhale, going down. And again, the stretch onto the back of your neck, the cervical region, and the pressure on your throat. Slowly come back in center. Moving ahead with the twisting. With exhale, the left slowly without tilting your shoulders. Inhale, back to center. With exhale, change with the other side. With inhale, in center. And exhale, change. Reaching to the final position, taking a pause here. Inhale, coming back. Exhale, one more. The final position, observing the twist, stretch, and slowly come back. From here, slowly releasing and moving ahead with the shoulder movement. So release your both hands, drop your both hands down. With inhale, keeping them tight, your elbows. And with inhale, start raising it up. If you have frozen shoulders or any pain while you're raising your hands up like this, you can stop at the point you started feeling pain. Full stretch. With exhale, bring it down slowly. Repeat. One more. Inhale. And exhale slowly. Moving ahead with the shoulder rotations. From here, raise your both hands at your shoulder level with inhale. Rotate your palms up. Bend your elbows and bring your elbows closer. Now with inhale, taking it up to the top here, and exhale, dropping it down. Repeating again, inhale up and exhale down. One more time. If you're feeling pain, keeping your elbows too close, you can keep them comfortable apart. With inhale up and exhale down. We'll repeat the same in reverse direction. With inhale, bringing them to the top and exhale down. Repeat again. With exhale, slowly bring it down. One more. Up and exhale. So you release your hands. With exhale, you can drop your hands. Moving ahead with the twisting, on the trunk twisting. From here, just raise your right hand and with exhale, place it on the left shoulder. Your left hand at the back here. Now with the exhale, start twisting, turning your head first, then your shoulders, then your back completely. Keep it in your head, your pelvic remains still. You will not tilt the whole body, only the upper body. With exhale, just twist it here, maximum to the left side and hold. Holding to the comfortable twisting position. Breathing continue, do not hold your breath here. Observe how you're feeling on the shoulder, back. If you feel anything on the tummy, on the pelvic. And while coming back, with inhale, slowly come back to center. Release your hand. Changing with the other side. Raise your left hand. With the exhale, press it on the shoulder. Your right hand at the back. And with exhale, start twisting to the right side. First your head, your shoulders, and your back completely. Observe what you were doing with the left side and now with the right. If you feel any differences, or is it the same? Just be aware with the body while you're doing it. Observe your back, your shoulder. With inhale, come back to center and release your hands. Now from here, we are moving ahead with the knee movements, and those who are having a problem with the knee, arthritis or severe problems with the knee, they can skip this posture. Keeping your both feet 1 foot apart. Your both hands with inhale, raise your both hands in front of your shoulders. Inhale, going down and up. One, we'll repeat. And up. Do remember while you're going down, all the body weight should be on the heels only. One last, down and hold it here. And observe how you feel in the thighs, knees, how you feel in the core, your shoulders. Just be aware. Okay. Slowly come back. And exhale, drop your hands down. From here, we are moving ahead with the back movements. So place your feet further apart. Do check your toes remain straight. Place your both hands on your waist. Squeeze your elbows back here. We're starting with the breathing in. Shifts forward, breathing in and going back as much as you can. Slow movement. With exhale, going forward. Those who are having problems with the back, please do not go all the way down. Once you start feeling pain, please stop and just come back to 1 point earlier. Okay, with exhale, slowly going forward. Inhale up. Slow inhale, pushing hips forward, all the way back. Exhale, going down. We'll repeat one more. Inhale, all the way back, reaching to the final position and taking a pause here. While you're holding the final position, observe the pressure that you're holding on your back, stretch on your shoulders, throat, chest, and abdomen. Slowly with exhale, going forward to the final position, drop the head down and hold again. Now observe the stretch that you're holding on your thighs, back of your thighs, your hamstrings, your calves, your back, and the pressure that you're holding on abdomen region. Be aware with the body. Slowly with inhale, up to the center and release your both hands. We continue with the stretching now, asanas. The first asana is Tarasan. Keeping your feet 2-3 inches apart. Raise your both hands in front of you. Interlock your fingers. With the exhale, stretch it out. Inhale, raise your hands up all the way, keeping your arms with the ears. And slowly, raise your heels up, come on your toes. Full stretch up. Stand taller. Keep your elbows straight and hold. Those who have varicose veins, do not raise your heels up. Keep your heels down on the mat. And if you have a problem with the shoulders and you are feeling pain on the shoulders, do not stretch it further. You can keep your elbows a little banded and hold there. Try to stretch your back up. Hold and observe how you're feeling. Experience the stretch that you're holding on your arms, shoulders, back. Start feeling from the legs also. While coming back, slowly drop your heels down, release your hands, and with the exhale, slowly coming down. Next is triangle pose. So arrange yourself, your feet 3 and 3.5 feet apart. While you're keeping your feet apart, do check your toes remain straight. With inhale, raise your both hands at your shoulder level. We're starting with the left side, rotating only the left toe. Outside here. With exhale, going down. Hold your ankle. Your both hands in one line. Try to keep your both legs straight. Do not bend your knees. Now with exhale, twist your head up, see the fingers. Now again, while you're holding it, observe how you're feeling and where in your body. Going to the left side, stretch on the left side, left hamstring, back of your thigh, on the sides, the shoulder, your neck. And as you're holding, how your breathing is. Be aware with the body and the pose. While coming back, with inhale, slowly come back. Here, rotate your left. We're starting with the right side, only the right toe, outside completely. And with the exhale, going to the right. Hold your ankle, your both hands in one line, your palm facing in front. And with exhale, twist your head up, see the fingers. Be steady and try to observe the difference if you feel any while you were doing with the left side and now right. Is there any difference or they're same? Just observe. Stretch on the sides, shoulder, neck, hamstring, your right thigh. Be aware. While coming back, start coming back slowly to the center. With the exhale, drop your hands down and release your both legs. From here, we are moving ahead with Vajrasana. Now about Vajrasana, those who are having problems with the knees, they can skip Vajrasana. Or if you're feeling too much of pain while sitting in Vajrasana, you can skip. If you feel too much of pain on the ankles, then you can make a roll of a towel and place it behind, underneath the ankles. While sitting in Vajrasana, your toes touching each other, your knees together, and keep your back upright. Gently close your eyes and observe how you're feeling on the knees, your ankles, your thighs. Just be aware. As you're holding, is it getting comfortable or not? Just be aware. From Vajrasana, we'll move ahead with Ustrasana or Ardha Ustrasana. Just stand on your knees. I will show you from the side here. Keeping a little gap between your knees and heels, 3 to 4 inches gap. With inhale, raise your both hands in front. With exhale, right hand on the right heel, left hand on the left heel. If you're not able to do it, just place your both hands on the buttocks here. Squeeze your elbows in, push hips forward, and with the inhale, going back. Hold till here. Stretch on your throat, your tummy, chest, and the front of your thigh, your quads. Most of the pressure on the back. Hold here. Do not close your eyes and you might lose the balance. Keep your eyes open and hold. While coming back, inhale, slowly come back to center, release the pose and come back to Vajrasana. Moving ahead with the counter stretch, that is Shashankasana. So staying in Vajrasana and just slowly open your knees apart. Keep your toes together, drop your both hands in front of you and lean forward. Hips on your heels, arms stretched in front, the elbow straight and the chin close to the mat or try to drop it on the mat. While coming back, slowly come back here. Back to Vajrasana. Next is we are moving ahead with the Pervadas, mountain pose. So drop your both hands in front of you. Check your hands. Your wrist should be under the shoulder. Your both hands shoulder width apart. Now your right leg back and left leg. Go to the push-up position or the plank position. So from here, with exhale, start taking your tailbone up and holding in the mountain position. Try to form a triangle with the body and mat. Your wrist, your shoulder, and tailbone will be in one line. Try to touch your heels on the mat. So if you're not able to take it all the way down, those who are varicose, do not press your heels down. You can keep your heels up and hold there. Observe as you're holding your body weight on the wrist, the shoulders, as you're pressing your heels down, your calves and hamstrings. And if you feel any blood flow changes in your head, just be aware. While coming back from here, so release the pose, drop your knees down. And next we're moving ahead with the cat and camel pose. This is called as Vajrasana. So you have to check again, your wrist should be under the shoulders and your knees should be under the hip. Toes pointed back in comfortable relaxed position. Now again we are syncing a body movement with the breath. Inhale, raise your chin up and start taking a lower back in. Maximize the arch on the back here. Maximize the pressure that you're holding on your back. Take a pause. And with the exhale, start creating slouch. Now those who have cervical problems, they will not take their chin down. With exhale, press your chin into the chest and create the slouch on the back. Maximum slouch here. Repeat with inhale. Slow inhale. Take your head up. And take your lower back in. Maximize the pressure on the back. With exhale, change. Press your chin into the chest and maximum slouch on the back. One last time. Inhale, raise the chin up, the back inside, hold here. Just close your eyes, observe the body weight you're holding on your shoulders, wrist, the pressure that you're holding on the back. While you're raising your chin up, the stretch on your throat, pressure on the cervical region. Just be aware. All your focus on your body. With the exhale, change and slouch again. Take a pause here. And while you're holding, do not hold your breath, just holding the body posture. Observing your body, the slouch on the back, stretch on the shoulder blade, stretch on the back, pressure on the throat, and be aware. Inhale, slowly come back to center. From here, release the pose and slowly just lay down on your tummy. If you're feeling your breathing is going high, you can relax in Makarasana. This is Makarasana. Interlock your fingers, your elbows out, your feet 1.5 feet apart, and your toes pointed out. You can drop your chin and forehead as you wish to. Just relax there for a while. We're starting with the Cobra Pose here. So join your both feet together. Place your hands by the side of your chest. Your chin remain fixed on the mat. Squeeze your elbows back. And with inhale, start raising your chin up, your shoulders up, and your back. Keep the navel region on the mat here. And hold. Observe the pressure that you're holding on the back region. Stretch on your throat and chest, and the pressure on your abdomen area. Continue breathing. Do not hold your breath here. While coming back with exhale, slowly come down. We'll repeat to another variation of doing this Cobra Pose. This time we'll come up all the way. With inhale, press the palms down, start coming up, slow. Try to keep your legs together and your elbows straight. Raise your head up. Now observe again the pressure on the back, your body weight on your wrist and shoulder. Stretch on your throat, tummy, chest, and observe. Be aware with the body. And observe the difference, the previous one, the Cobra Pose you just did, and now. While coming back, with exhale, starting bending your elbows, and slowly take it down, slow. Release your both hands. Place your hands by the side of your body. Next is Shalabhasana, and we are starting with the other Shalabhasana, moving ahead. So just make fist here. Your thumbs inside, make fist. Your chin remain fixed on the mat. And slowly just raising your right leg up. You're starting with the right side, only the right leg. Do remember, while you're lifting, raising your leg up, your pelvic remain close to the body here. Will not tilt it like this, okay? Just keep it straight, both elbows, and just raising the right leg up. While you're doing it, observe how you're feeling on the back, your right thigh, glute, and how your breathing is. Slowly come down. Changing with the other side. Inhale, take your left leg up. Without bending your knees, keep your both knees straight. Just hold that. Try to observe the difference between right and left, if you feel any. While coming back with exhale, slowly take it down. We'll try to repeat with the both legs. From here, just raise your thighs up and place your both hands under the thighs. Your chin remain fixed on the mat and just raising your both legs together. Not to bend your knees, all the body weight, only on the abdomen region and your hands here. Raise your both legs up, observe your lower back, thighs, glutes, and your abdomen region. And do not hold your breath, just observe. While coming back with exhale, slowly drop your legs down. Release your both hands. Take turn and slowly come on your back. Come on your back and just relaxing in Shavasana. A few seconds. Feet 1.5 feet apart. Your palms 4 to 6 inches away from the body. And relax. While you're staying in Shavasana, observe the after effect of the practices you just did. Shalabhasana, Bhujangasana, and before that. We're moving ahead with the stretching. So you bring your both legs together. Hands by the side of your body, palms facing down. Starting position for the poses that we are going to do on the back. We're starting with the Ardha Halasana with single leg, just raising the right leg up. Only the right one. Bring it up all the way and hold. While you're doing it, do not bend your knee, do not take a support, because then the purpose is defeated. We will try to target here the hamstring area here and the muscles of your quad. So the stretching of your hamstring and the contraction of the quad muscle here, engaging the core at the same time. So just stay here. As much as you can, if you're reaching till here, that is okay. Do not bend your knees. Okay. While coming down, with exhale, slowly come back. We'll repeat the same with the other side. Left leg up. Difference, you might also feel the right one is easier or the left one, but that is perfectly normal. That's normal. While coming back, slowly take it down. Moving ahead with the Setu Bandhasana. Bend your both knees. Bring your heels close to your hands so that you can touch your heels here. Keeping the gap between your knees and heels, 4 to 6 inches gap. Inhale, just raise your hips up. So that you are aligning your body in one line. You need to neck in one line. Observe the pressure, the contraction that you're holding on your back. Stretch on the front of your thigh. While you're holding this pose, you will involve your legs to try to restrict the support from the thigh muscles, maximize the engagement of your back muscles. We are trying to target here the muscles of your back. So hold. While coming down, exhale, slowly come down and release your legs. For the core, we are moving ahead with Ardha Halasana with the both legs at once. With exhale, take your both legs straight up at 90 degrees. Your feet together. Try not to bend your knees. If you're not feeling comfortable, you can bend slightly. If you're feeling too much on the hamstring, you can bend your knees slightly. Try to keep it up only. Do not hold here only, just to maximize it up and straight. While doing this, do not raise your head up or engaging your shoulders. Your head and shoulder must be relaxed, engaging only the abdominal area. And hold here without holding your breathing. While coming back with exhale, start taking your legs down slow. Next, we are moving ahead with the twisting. So arrange your both hands at your shoulder level in one line. Your palms facing down, your both hands in one line. With exhale, bend your both knees. Bring your heels close to the body, keeping your knees and heels together. Now again, continue with the exhale. Drop your legs to the left side and your head to the right side. Do keep it, you check here. While you're taking your legs to the left side, your heel will remain over the other heel. Your knees will remain together. And your right shoulder will remain fixed on the floor, on the mat. Do not let your right shoulder lift it up. Again, while you're holding this pose, observe the twist on the back here, stretch on the glute, and the stretch on the shoulder here. Stay here. Do observe your breath and the twist you're holding on the back. While coming back, with inhale, come back to center. With exhale, dropping to the other side. Your legs remain together, heels and knees. Twist your head completely to the left side. Your left shoulder remain fixed. With inhale, slowly come back to center. Release your both hands. Next asana is Pavan Muktasana. From here, with exhale, bring your knees up to the chest. Interlock your finger Press your knee into the chest with exhale. Those who have cervical issues will not raise their head up. If you doesn't have any issues, with exhale, raise your head up. Try to bring your chin close to the knees. Now, while doing this, if you felt pain on the cervical region, shooting pain, then you can drop your head back. Just hold the pressure on the tummy. Maximize the pressure that you're holding and slowly increasing it. Once you start feeling comfortable, squeeze your hands here, maximize the pressure. While releasing your hands, and with exhale, slowly release your both legs also. Here, so release the pose, take turn, and please be seated on your place. We're starting with the Dandasana. Keep your both legs straight, the toes pointed up, hands by the side of your body, and sit upright. Straight back maximum. Check your posture, your back, your legs, your toes, your shoulders. From here, moving ahead with the forward bending. That is Janu Shirasana. To start bending your right leg, placing your right heel to perineum. Right knee on the floor, close to the floor. With inhale, raise your both hands up. Now, before bending forward, again, if you have severe problems with the back, you can skip this posture. And if you start feeling pain on the back while bending down, you can stop at the point and stay there. From here, stretch it up with exhale, going forward. Hold your toe or your feet and start taking your head down slowly. While you're holding it, do try not to bend your knees. The purpose in this pose is to stretch the whole back region, the calves, your hamstring, and the backbone here. So maximize the stretch while you're doing it. If you're feeling reaching till here, that is okay. Purpose. So maximize the stretch on the back. If you're not reaching to the final position, that's okay. Just observe the stretch. While coming back, inhale up all the way. With exhale, release your both hands. Release your right leg. We're going to repeat the same with the other side. Slowly bend your left knee. Try to point it up. With inhale, raise your both hands up. Stretch it up. Keep your chin up. Start bending down. Try to hold your toe or your feet. And with exhale, start taking your forehead down. While coming back, release your hands. Inhale all the way up. With exhale, release your hands. Release your leg. We continue with the Bhunamanasana. For that, just open your legs apart. And maximum apart, as much as you can. Check your toes remain up. Your knee remains straight here. Now by the side, raise your both hands up with inhale. Stretch it up, your palms facing in front. Pull yourself up, back upright. And with exhale, again bending forward. Do remember, if you're feeling pain on the back, please stop at the same time and hold it 1 point earlier, or you can immediately come back. Hold your toes, start going down slowly. Bring your forehead down all the way. If you can reach till here, that is okay. Wherever you can, do not push harder here. And do not try to put force against the muscles, because once you are doing stretching and you're putting force against the muscles get tight and you will not be able to stretch. It will not be able to adopt the stretch. So just be easy. If you're reaching till here, that is okay. Just hold here. Once you start feeling comfortable here, then push it beyond. Wherever you reach, just try to observe the stretch that you're maintaining and hold there. With inhale, slowly come up. And exhale, drop your hands down. Next is butterfly, Vajrasana. Bring your both legs together. With exhale, bend your both knees. Bring your heels close to the perineum. Hold your feet. Check your back here. Back comfortable upright, straight back. And start pushing your knees down. So the stretch on the inner thighs and the pelvic region. And hold here. Do not push harder. While you're doing this, usually we do this swinging up and down. When we say asana means steadiness. So if you're reaching till here, that is okay. But do not swing it up and down. Once you're reaching to a position, just stay there. Then give time to your body to adopt it. So just hold and try to bring your knees closer to the mat here. Back, keeping your back upright. Do not have hunch on the back. While coming up, slowly release your knees. We are moving ahead with a little more stretch here, extending the stretch on the thighs and the pelvic region, on the hip region. So just shift your legs a little forward here, keeping your chin up. Start bending down and do be careful. Once you start feeling pain on the back, immediately come back. Do not go beyond it. Keeping your chin up, start bending down slowly. Try to bring your forehead down on the toes. Slowly come up with inhale. You can release the pose and just set in cross leg position. Try to be in Padmasana. If not, you'll sitting in Ardha Padmasana here. Check your body weight here, only on the hips. Keep your back comfortable upright. Your hands in Gyan Mudra, rest on your knees, your wrist. Will not keep it tight or tense, comfortably. Keep it on the knees here, your wrist, your fingers straight, hands in Gyan Mudra. Your eyes again gently closed. All your focus on your breathing. Observe your body, observe your breath. If you feel any after effect, observe the after effect of the practices. How your breathing is it fast, slow, or normal? Be aware with it. Observe your eyelashes, there should not be any pressure. Sitting comfortable, relaxed position. We are moving ahead with the pranayam. And we're starting with Kapalbhati. Kapalbhati is Shuddhi Kriya. Usually people say the pranayam, but it's not. It's a Shuddhi Kriya, cleansing process. The main purpose to cleansing your lungs, increasing the capacity of your lungs, but that will need more and more practice. So that will not be cleansing just in 20 or 50 strokes. Today we are going to start with the 50 strokes of Kapalbhati. How we do? Take a half breath in and exhale with the force. Squeeze your abdominal muscles. Focus on the exhale part and exhale with the force. How much force you will say? There is this candle, single candle in front of you, and the force will remain to blow one single candle. Just suppose there is a single candle in front of you. You are inhaling half and exhaling with the force. That is the all force you will be putting in Kapalbhati. Do not be louder or do not put extreme force here. That will not work. So just gentle, one candle here, we are blowing that candle. That's all. We'll be exhaling through the nostrils. Check your body posture. Your hands in Gyan Mudra. Half breath in and we're starting with Kapalbhati. 50 strokes. Please count. After 50 strokes, deep breath in and out. While you continue with the deep breath, there should not be any sound of breathing in and breathing out. Deeper as possible, slower as possible. Maximum expansion in your lungs. One more. Take a deep breath in. And exhale. We'll repeat another round of Kapalbhati. Half breath in. And please begin. You can stop after 50 strokes and just observe your breath. Be aware, is there any changes on your breathing after doing Kapalbhati? If it is there, just be aware, just observe. Next is Nadi Shodhan, Anulom Vilom. We start with the making Pranayama Mudra. From here, we'll be using thumb and the last two finger, your ring finger and the little finger. Using a thumb, close the right nostril. While you're closing the right nostril, we will place our thumb on the only on the nose bone. Will not press against the nostril. Just place it over the nose bone here. Nostril will be blocked automatically. Close the right nostril here. Inhale through left. Close the left. Exhaling through right. Inhale through right. Closing right. Exhale through left. This is one round of Anulom Vilom. We'll complete 10 rounds. You keep one more thing in your mind while you continue with the breathing. The volume you are inhaling and exhaling, that's supposed to be one. Ideally, that's supposed to be 1:2. We'll try to keep it 1:1, the ratio. Inhale through left. Exhale through right. Inhale through right. Exhale through left. Please continue. Complete your 10 rounds.
कहाँ साउंड आया
After finishing your 10 rounds of Anulom Vilom, you can stop. Just be aware with the breathing in your body. The next practice, we are moving ahead with Sitkari. Shitli and Sitkari, both the pranayama practice, have similar effect. And in the summers, as the temperature is really going up, and with that, if you have know about the pit, the heat in our body, keep it in control, that's really effective. So we are moving ahead with Sitkari. How we do it? We'll be joining our upper and the lower teeth. Okay. And then placing your tongue, the point where the teeth are touching each other. Join the teeth, and where the teeth are joining each other, place the tongue only. Do not place it in between the teeth, only on the point where the teeth are touching each other. Then inhaling through the mouth and exhaling through the nostrils. Keeping the volume same between inhale and exhale, so ratio remain 1:1. Join your teeth, place your tongue, and please begin. We'll be completing 10 rounds. Stop after completing your 10 rounds. Just observe after effect, sense of cold in your body. If you feel anything, just be aware and just observe. That's it really. Do observe the after effect on your breath and your body. How do they make you breathing now? How feeling in your mind, your body. Try to sync it together. Slowly release your hands, rub your palms, Rest it on your eyes, open your eyes, and then you can take off. That is all in today's session. Now, if anyone have any doubts, anything to ask or queries, please go ahead.
Anyone has questions, they can unmute themselves and ask. कोई प्रश्न है तो पूछ लीजिए. Am I audible?
Yes, sir. You are audible.
I'll just check in the chat once. Sir, there's one question which was
Yes, sir.
yesterday. I think later on he has put it. There's one question. Hello, sir. Which yoga exercises we should not do in case of hernia surgery?
Hernia, we have to skip the Kapalbhati. Mainly, we will those in whichever the practice we are engaging in. Like today we did Ardhalasana, Uttan Padasana. Yesterday also we did Kapalbhati. That will be skipped in hernia. The pressure, whichever pose you are doing, like Bhujangasana, we have to skip all the poses in which we are having pressure and sudden movement of the abdomen muscles. So that all we have to skip.
Any other question anyone wants to ask? They can unmute and ask.
Sir, what are the remedies for cold allergy, sir?
Come again, sir.
What are the remedies for cold allergy?
You are saying old allergy or cold, sir?
Cold allergy, sir.
Cold. So there is a simple home remedy for the cold allergy, like cough, cold, and mild fever also. So you can have to choose three things here. Maybe there's a home remedy, like you have to use the munakka, kali mirch, and take the almonds. All three in the equal quantity, sir. Mix it, use the mixer, and then mix it well. So it will be little wet, a little sloppy, like kind of thing. Then you will just make this little, we can say the tablet of it and use it with the lukewarm milk in the morning and the evening both. And if someone is having that cold allergy as we're talking, so today we did the Chitkari pranayam. So that is strictly prohibited. You will not be doing these kind of practice, but that will increase the cough in your body, in relieving or pressing down the heat in our body. That is pitta. So that we also need to take care of at the same time.
So there's one question on the chat
Yes, sir.
from Mr.
Yes, sir.
Akash Behra.
Yes, sir.
What are the benefits of Vajrasana?
Vajrasana we are talking about?
Yes, Vajrasana. He's saying Vajrasana. What are the benefits of Vajrasana?
Vajrasana mainly we are targeting our hip region and the inner thigh region for the stretch, keeping your back upright. So strengthening your back and core at the same time. And when we say about the chakras, your root chakra, your Mooladhara is going to be with the here, with the root here, with the mool. Then the functions of your Mooladhara, that will be also good. But when we say about the benefit, there's two benefits. One is physical and the another is physiological term. So if you are toning on of your muscles, you are just in case working on the weight loss kind of thing, then we will need to do the repetition of the asana, whichever not just only the Bhadrasana, the other postures also. If you're working on the physical benefits, like fat loss and the toning of the muscles, then you need to do the repetitions. But when we're talking about the physiological benefit, we need to improve the function of the like Mooladhara and the internal organs also. So then we're supposed to hold the pose, whichever the pose is, not only this Bhadrasana, at least for 1 minute, 45 seconds to 1 minute, or to get the maximum benefit, we have to hold it for 3 minutes. So that's first we have to decide we are working for the physical benefits or the physiological. According to that, we have to hold the position.
Another question, sir, is from Mr. Chandar. Mr. Chandar, could you unmute yourself and talk? He's saying asanas involving backward bending. Exactly
Yes,
what you mean?
Okay, when we say about the backward bending, sir, if this is your spine and whichever the pose you are going forward, in normal way also, you are bending forward. Whenever you are bending forward, that is the stretching of your backbone. And whenever you are going backward, that is the contraction and the pressure for the backbone. So for the both for this keeping the health and the strengthening of the muscles of your around the backbone, the small tissues. So we have to do the both. So that is backward bending. Whenever you're going backward, जब भी आप पीछे झुक रहे हैं, that is backward bending, pressure for your backbone and the contraction for the backbone. And whichever the pose is, if you are bending forward, that is the stretch for your backbone.
Mr. Rajiv ji, you can unmute yourself and talk. You probably want to speak. Rajiv Kumar sir, you want to speak? You're on mute.
Yes, sir. Sir.
You
Yes,
want to
Rajiv ji.
ask any question? Please ask your question.
I think you are mute, not audible.
You're on mute, not audible. कोई कह रहा था बीच में, someone was speaking something. आप अपना question पूछ लीजिए.
सर
Yes, ma'am.
बोलिए मैम.
सर ब्रेस्ट में फाइब्रो एडिनोमा है, तो इसके लिए कौन सा योगा ठीक होगा?
Ma'am, I didn't get you. Can you please come again? किस चीज के बारे में पूछ रहे हैं आप?
फाइब्रो एडिनोमा इन ब्रेस्ट. फाइब्रो एडिनोमा इन ब्रेस्ट.
I'm not able to understand you, ma'am.
हाइड्रो क्या बोल रहे हैं मैम?
फाइब्रो एडिनोमा.
Hydroadenoma.
फाइब्रो एडिनोमा इन ब्रेस्ट.
Okay, you are talking about irregular breathing, ma'am.
No, she is telling fibroadenoma in breast. Fibroadenoma.
Okay. I got it, sir. Ma'am, for this we have some specific poses like Gomukhasana. Okay, in the specifically the hand position like this. First, your right hand, if you don't have any issues with the shoulders, then this will go up. The left will go under. We have to hook your both hands like this. So the hand position of Gomukhasana. Right. Then Shashankasana, in which you are stretching. So we have the nodes here. On the armpits we have nodes here. On our groins we have node here. So whichever the pose in which we are targeting this, because that's the really effective part of our immune system. So we have to boost the function of these parts here. So in this posture, with that Vipreet Karni, in which you are keeping your legs up all the way, almost you can take support under the hip here. You can place a pillow or something to support and keep your both legs set up at 90 degrees with the wall also. That will work. But try to hold it for the longer time, at least for 10-15 seconds with the support of the wall. And stretching of the nodes here under the armpit and the groin. So all the poses will work in that.
हार्मोनल इम्बैलेंस के लिए भी ये सब योगा ठीक होगा?
Come again, ma'am.
हार्मोनल इम्बैलेंस.
Yes, ma'am, definitely.
Okay. Thank you.
Welcome, ma'am.
हेलो सर.
Yes, sir.
सर मेरा सर जॉब जो है अभी सर शिफ्ट में है.
Yes,
और मेरा वो कह रहा है सर कि अभी मैं YouTube सबसे योगा के बारे में सीख रहा हूँ. तो उसमें क्या हो रहा है सर कि मेरा तो एक शिफ्ट की वजह से कंटिन्यूटी नहीं रह पा रहा है. और दूसरा है कि हमको समझ नहीं आ रहा है कि मुझे कम से कम कितना पोस्चर करना चाहिए और कितना देर तक करना चाहिए. इसके बारे में कुछ एज ए बिगिनर हमें बता पाएंगे सर?
जी बिल्कुल सर. देखिए सर, जैसे हम अभी डिस्कस कर रहे थे, दो टर्म है, एक फिजिकल बेनिफिट, एक फिजियोलॉजिकल बेनिफिट. तो अगर हम बात कर रहे हैं हमारी जो ऑर्गन्स है उनकी एफिशिएंसी को बढ़ाने के लिए, तो हम जो भी पोज कर रहे हैं, लाइक अभी मुझे मेरी बैक की जो एफिशिएंसी है उसको बढ़ाना है. वहां पे जो मेरी बैकबोन के जो फंक्शंस हैं वो अच्छे हों, बेहतर हों, नर्वस सिस्टम पर फंक्शन अच्छे हों, बेहतर हों. तो जब मैं भुजंगासन करूंगा तो मुझे भुजंगासन को करने कम से कम 45 सेकंड को होल्ड करना. लेकिन जब मैं बात कर रहा हूँ कि मेरे बैक की मसल्स है वो टोन अप हो, तो वो भुजंगासन को मैं 3 से 4 बार रिपीट करूंगा, लेकिन हर बार 20 से 30 सेकंड के लिए ही होल्ड करूंगा. तो दोनों चीजें हैं. अगर आपको बात कर रहे हैं ऑर्गन्स की एफिशिएंसी की, तो हमें लंबे समय तक के लिए होल्ड करना, और मैक्सिमम बेनिफिट के लिए हम आसन को 3 मिनट के लिए होल्ड करेंगे. कोई भी आसन सही, अगर आपको मैक्सिमम बेनिफिट लेने हैं तो आप उसे 3 मिनट तक के लिए होल्ड करेंगे. ठीक है. और जैसे आप बात करें कि बिगिनर है, आपको कौन सा आसन करना चाहिए, तो उसके लिए सर पहले हमें पता होना चाहिए कि बॉडी में कंडीशंस क्या है. इफ यू हैव एनी मेडिकल कंडीशन, लाइक कोई भी समस्या है, लाइक सर्वाइकल इश्यूज हैं, नीज में प्रॉब्लम है या कोई और भी, तो उसके अकॉर्डिंग ही मैं आपको सही बता सकता हूँ. तो इफ यू वांट टू देन आई विल शेयर माय नंबर विद सर एंड यू कैन टेक द नंबर एंड वन ऑन वन डेफिनेटली कांटेक्ट मी सर.
सर मुझे अभी सर वैसे कोई फिजिकल प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, बस मैं उसको एज ए लॉन्ग टाइम में हेल्दी और फिट रहने के लिए एक रिलायबल हेल्थ रहे, उसके लिए सर मैं करना चाहता हूँ. तो उसके लिए क्या बेस्ट होगा सर?
उसके लिए सर देखिए ऐसा है कि अगर बात करें अगर एज ग्रुप की सर, व्हाट विल बी योर एज?
सर 34 सर.
34. So the first thing is recommended is Surya Namaskar sir. First thing is Surya Namaskar at the beginning. We can also go with the Surya Namaskar in our sessions also. The first thing is Surya Namaskar. At least the numbers. See, if you are doing Surya Namaskar only, so that it produces too much of heat in your body, energy in your body. So it is said if someone is doing 108 rounds of Surya Namaskar just once in a week, that will be too much of the energy in your body, that will burn all the toxins from your body. आपके शरीर में जो भी जहरीली चीजें हैं, गलत चीजें हैं, वो सबको बर्न कर देता है. कहा ये जाता है सर, लेकिन वो एक काफी ज्यादा है 108 बारी. तो उसके लिए ये है कि शुरुआत हम करें 2 या 4 या 6 से शुरू करें और धीरे धीरे जैसे जैसे आपकी बॉडी उसको अडॉप्ट करे उसको बढ़ाइए. उसके बाद स्ट्रेचिंग की बात करें तो जो लिमिटेशंस है, जैसे कि आपकी बैकबोन है फॉरवर्ड, बैकवर्ड, अपवर्ड, हियर एंड ट्विस्टिंग, जो 4 मूवमेंट हैं, तो हम चारों के ही 2-2 पोज ले लेंगे और बाकी डिफरेंट बॉडी पार्ट्स को भी टारगेट करते हुए. जैसे कि अब आप खड़े होकर आगे झुक रहे हैं तो आप पूरे रियर जो पार्ट है आपकी बॉडी का, आपकी बैकबोन हो गई, बैक हो गई, आपकी थाइज हो गए, ग्लूट्स हो गए, काफ्स, आप पूरी बॉडी को स्ट्रेच कर रहे हो. एट द सेम टाइम यू आर पुटिंग आल्सो प्रेशर ऑन द टमी आल्सो. तो ये पूरा एरिया की बॉडी को टारगेट करते हुए इस तरह से पोजों को, तो हमें वो डिसाइड करना है. इन अवर सेशन सर आई एम ट्राइंग कि हम उस तरह से ही चलें कि आप उन चीजों को अडॉप्ट कर सकें. आई विल नॉट चेंज इट डेली. हम डेली इस पे चेंज करेंगे तो आपको भी याद करने में, याद रहने में मुश्किल होगी. तो कोशिश ये करेंगे एक फ्लो के साथ चलें जिसको आप अडॉप्ट कर सकें आपकी हैबिट में, ताकि आप आगे भी उसे कंटिन्यू कर सकें. तो आई विल ट्राई टू कीप इट इन माय हेड.
सर एक और सर चीज है जो कि हम मान ले सूर्य नमस्कार ही करते हैं, जो बहुत प्रोफेशनल होते हैं, जो बहुत प्रैक्टिस किए हैं, वो बहुत परफेक्टली करते हैं. मान लीजिए सर हम बिगिनर में है और हमसे उतना परफेक्टली नहीं हो पाता है, तो उससे कोई हमें साइड इफेक्ट होगा या फिर हम धीरे धीरे इम्प्रूव कर जाएंगे? तो कोई दिक्कत नहीं
सर, इम्प्रूव तो करेंगे, लेकिन बात यह है कि जो भी योगासन है, मैं केवल सूर्य नमस्कार की नहीं, जो भी योगासन है, अगर उसका अलाइनमेंट सही नहीं है तो इन लॉन्ग टर्म ओवर द टाइम उसके आपको नेगेटिव इफेक्ट हो सकते हैं. दैट्स ट्रू सर. लेकिन जैसे कि आप भुजंगासन कर रहे हैं और लगातार आप गलत ही करते जा रहे हैं, तो उसके बैक पर आपके गलत प्रभाव भी आ सकते हैं, बट नॉट इन वन डे. एक दिन में डेफिनेटली नहीं होगा, लेकिन अगर आप गलत ही करते रहेंगे तो होगा. लेकिन जब आप लगातार प्रैक्टिस करते हैं, देन योर बॉडी स्टार्टिंग टू टेलिंग यू दैट यू आर डूइंग इट रॉन्ग. आप खुद को जैसे जैसे आपका एक्सपीरियंस बढ़ेगा, आप खुद से रियलाइज करने लगेंगे सर कि ये चीज में डिफरेंस है और यहाँ पर ये गलत हो रही है. दैट विल ऑल रिलेटेड टू द प्रैक्टिस. So once you start doing, please start doing, then you will get to know, sir. So don't worry about that. Don't worry about that.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome, sir. I can see one more hand raised. Please go ahead, sir.
निवेदिता मैडम.
हाँ सर.
Yes, ma'am.
मैं तो हैंड आप नहीं किए हैं सर. हेलो सर.
Yes, ma'am. You are audible. If you want to ask anything.
हाँ सर. सर ये योगा शुरू करने से पहले या बाद में खाना पीने का मतलब कितना देर, खाने का कितना देर बाद हम शुरू कर सकते हैं, ऐसा कुछ नियम है?
जी मैम. पहले का ये है कि मैम आप जब योगासन या जो भी योगा प्रैक्टिस कर रहे हैं, तो उससे पहले कम से कम 2.5 से 3 घंटे का वो समय होना चाहिए. उसमें आपने कुछ ना लिया हो, आप एक कॉफी वगैरह लिया है, दैट इज ओके, बट वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट द फूड. आपने भारी जो खाना पूरा मील लिया है, तो वो 2 से 3 घंटे का गैप होना चाहिए पहले. और बाद में आप 10 से 15 मिनट का समय दें, जिससे कि आपका मेटाबॉलिक रेट जो चेंज हो रहा है जब आप आसन या प्राणायाम कर रहे हैं, तो रेगुलेट होने के लिए 10 से 15 मिनट का समय दें. उसके बाद आप खा सकते हैं.
थैंक यू सर.
वेलकम.
अच्छा, we'll take just one last question, sir, and then sir will be available tomorrow as well. He is there till 4th July. So one last question which is there on the chat from Babita Yadav ma'am. She says stress release के लिए कौन से आसन करें?
स्ट्रेस रिलीज के लिए मैम स्पेशली केवल एक पोज को नहीं बोलूंगा मैं आपको, आप केवल प्रैक्टिस शुरू कीजिए, क्योंकि वंस यू स्टार्ट होल्डिंग योरसेल्फ इन अ बॉडी पोस्चर, जब आप खुद को एक बॉडी पोज में होल्ड कर रहे हैं, उससे पहले आप खुद के माइंड को होल्ड कर रहे हैं दैट यू आर गोइंग टू डू दिस एट अ सर्टेन टाइम हियर, सो दैट इज यू आर टेकिंग कंट्रोल ओवर योरसेल्फ, सो दैट विल बी द स्ट्रेस बस्टर. तो जस्ट स्टार्ट डूइंग द प्रैक्टिस. स्पेसिफिकली अगर आप बात करें तो जो भी आसन है जिनमें आपका सर हार्ट से नीचे जा रहा है, जो भी पोस्चर हम कर रहे हैं जिसमें आपका हेड आपके हार्ट से नीचे, so circulation to the head will be increased and that will be relieved, stress buster, and really effective for the head and the brain health also.
Thank you, sir, and thank you all participants who have joined both on MS Teams and YouTube. And thank you very much, sir. Again, we will be meeting tomorrow at the same time, 7 to 8. Yes. So I would request you to please join again from 7 to 8. And if anyone has some question which he or she has not been able to ask today, sir is there till 4th July. You can clarify all your doubts. Thank you very much. Thank you, sir, once again. Namaste.
Thank you.